Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering the Xenophage. It made its very first appearance in Venom, The Hunted, issue number 2, that was released in June of 1996. Now, the particular Xenophage that I'll be covering is named Phage, and it's a rare extraterrestrial being that has an amorphous body type, meaning its height and weight is variable, although it is covered by a brownish skin and or hair with a bony covering on its face and green eyes. And this metamorphic creature is a beast, particularly when it comes to hunting Klyntar symbiotes. Now, as I just mentioned, Phage itself is a member of the fearsome Xenophage species, which is a rare extraterrestrial predator known for its relentless pursuit of symbiotes and their hosts. Originating from an unnamed planet, the Xenophages are renowned for hunting symbiotes, which are their favorite delicacy. These creatures are drawn to the symbiote host's brains, which develop heightened dopamine levels in the substantia nigra part of the brain. The symbiote bond amplifies these dopamine levels over time, making the hosts more appetizing to the Xenophages. However, Phage and its species are not always picky and will consume regular brains when their hunger reaches a critical point. Phage and the rest of the Xenophages are equipped with a unique set of abilities, which makes them apex predators, especially concerning Klyntar. These abilities include a remarkable capacity for metamorphosis, which allows them to change their shape, size, and texture. Although generally speaking, they are much larger than normal Klyntar symbiotes. Nevertheless, this metamorphic ability is not unlike their symbiote prey, which often makes their hunts a very interesting cat and mouse play. Matter of fact, Phage once stalked Venom and Scream and was able to convincingly disguise itself as an ordinary piece of furniture, specifically an entire china cabinet, complete with dishes and glassware. Furthermore, Phage demonstrated the ability to store the incapacitated Scream symbiote within its own biomass, showing not only its shape-shifting skills, but also its enormous physical capacity. Another defining trait of Xenophages is their exoskeleton, which is heavily armored and without pain receptors. This defense mechanism makes them impervious to most conventional weapons, adding to their fearsome resilience. And when combined with their great size and superior strength, this gives the Xenophages an almost unstoppable presence when on the hunt. Phage, in particular, possessed the ability to exhale a neurotoxin that appeared fiery in nature. This neurotoxin was not only lethal to most, but also paralyzed symbiotes, rendering them immobile and making them tastier for consumption. The toxin supposedly enhanced their flavor by preventing any sort of symbiote retaliation, which in a macabre way let Phage slowly enjoy his meals. But perhaps the most dangerous of Phage's abilities was his acute sense of symbiote detection. With a highly refined ability to track symbiotes over vast distances, Phage could locate its targets even in densely populated urban areas. And that's not to mention that they could somehow track symbiotes on different worlds. And these extreme tracking abilities allow Xenophages to close in on symbiote hosts, attempting to conceal themselves or go into hiding. In its pursuit of symbiotes on Earth, this trait made Phage a nearly inescapable predator, honing in on targets like Venom, Scream, and other symbiote hosts with ruthless efficiency. Now, interestingly, the Xenophages are somehow capable of deep space travel without the use of any known technology. And this allows them to stalk symbiotes across the cosmos. They rely entirely on their physical abilities and natural predatory adaptations and do not employ weaponry. So every part of their body is a tool in the hunt, further amplifying their efficiency and deadliness. Now, Phage's arrival on Earth brought it into direct conflict with the anti-hero known as Venom and the other symbiote hosts hiding on the planet. Its presence became known following a brutal murder outside the Lizard Lounge, where NYPD detectives Clark and Steen began their investigation. Due to the nature of the victim's death, a brain being consumed, Venom became a prime suspect, given his history of violence of this nature. However, Detective Clark expressed doubts, citing Venom's recent inclination to act heroically despite his brutal nature. Meanwhile, Eddie Brock, homeless and struggling, crossed paths with Ben Reilly, the clone of Spider-Man, but resisted attacking him, trying to honor a promise made to his ex-wife, Anne Weying. And as the investigation continued, Phage claimed another victim, Xenophage, who was a host to a symbiote from the Planet of the Symbiotes event. We then see that Phage killed another host, named George Strickland. And so Detective Clark, now working with Dr. Ashley Kafka and Dr. Camille Pazzo, began to realize that the victims had all been bonded with symbiotes. Therefore, the investigation escalated, with Venom eventually being captured by the police following a citywide sonic assault known as Operation Decibel, which was designed to incapacitate symbiotes. In the final confrontation, Phage ambushed Venom in a subway station. The battle was fierce, with Phage intending to consume Venom, as it had the other symbiotes. And with Donna, aka Screen, incapacitated, Venom had to fend off Phage while protecting innocent bystanders. So, in a very clever move, Venom tricked Phage into consuming a white phosphorus grenade. The device would violently explode within Phage, leading to the Predator's destruction and bringing an end to its terrifying hunt on Earth. So, the defeat of Phage marked the end of a deadly chapter, but the existence of the Xenophages remains a lingering threat in the Marvel Universe, as their hunger for symbiotes is unending. Now, for its powers and abilities, and its influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give the Xenophages, and Phage in particular, a rating of 7, which is a master rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.